I want to go to Japan and I want a Japanese babe. I want a J-wife. I want a Japanese girlfriend. But I heard in Japan, you're expected to propose on the third day. You're expected to ask this girl to be your girlfriend on the third day. Doesn't that seem super early? I don't want to do that. I'm not comfortable doing that. But that's how they do things in Japan, right? Where do Japanese girls like to go for dinner? How much Japanese should I learn? Do Japanese girls want me to wear cologne when I come to Japan? I heard they don't like guys that wear cologne out there. Now, there's a certain amount of your foreign self that you are going to have to give up if you want to fit in Japan at all. However, if you give up all of yourself, guys, what are you then? Just a phony, just a fake, just an imposter? When you're dating a girl, dude, she should be entering your world. And you're already at a disadvantage. You're already getting off on the wrong foot if you are coming to their country to date. Now, if you're in Japan for other reasons, if you came here for business, if you came here as a student, and then obviously if you're here for years, you're going to want to date at some point, and odds are 97.5% of people here are Japanese. Odds are you might date a Japanese girl at some point. Yes, obviously you're going to be entering her world a little bit because you live here. But I get people every single day hitting me up and say, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I date in Japan? What do girls want me to do there? What do girls want me to, how do girls want me to dress? How do girls want me to wear cologne? On the third date, this is the big one. On the third date, they always say that you're supposed to propose to Japanese women, ask them to be your girlfriend, but that sounds so early for my culture. I don't want to do that. Okay, guys, guess what? I'm gonna blow your mind right here. If you don't want to do something, just don't fucking do it. It's pretty easy. Now, if you start your relationship from day one with this girl of, all right, I don't want to propose, I don't feel comfortable, I feel like I don't even know this girl, but I heard in Japan, they want people to propose on the third date, so I'm gonna do it. You're setting the worst precedent you possibly ever fucking can for a relationship. What you're telling this girl is, hey, I'm gonna give up my values, I'm gonna do things, I'm gonna compromise things that I actually don't want to do, that I'm not comfortable doing, just because it's what you say that you want to do. Now here's the thing, if a girl really likes you, if a girl thinks you're cool, if she's got a head on her shoulders, if she's not completely nuts, yes, out here she's gonna recognize, okay, this dude's foreign, he comes from a different culture. Maybe it's okay that he doesn't want to ask me out on the third date. Yeah. Guess what, guys? If you're cool, if you actually offer some value outside of just being a foreign dude, just being a white dude, I'm a white dude. Japanese girls should like me just because I'm a white dude. I speak English. Yeah, if you offer any type of value outside of that as well, there's a good chance that if you're cool enough and you don't propose on the third date, she's still going to be willing to meet you again, to hang out with you, to see where things go. Guess what, guys? I've lived here in Japan for 3 years. How many times have I proposed to a girl on the third date? How many of those girls that I had 3+ dates with ran away from me because of that? You know why? Because I'm cool. Because I'm cool as fuck. You gotta have some type of value outside of just being a white dude, man. Listen to me when I say this. When you date a woman, one of you is going to have to enter the other one's world, right? As the man, you should not be entering her world, which is going to be extra difficult if you are coming from a different country to a country as homogenous, as distinct, as unique as Japan. Someone is screaming over here. Do you guys hear that shit? A lot of girls, red flags are going to be popping up left and right when they see this dude came from a different country to Japan, and as soon as he got here, all he's worried about is dating all the time. Why are you so worried about dating out here? Could you not get girls in your own country? Did you not have any value in your own country? Did you not want to go through the time, blood, sweat, and tears that it takes for personal development to increase the number of dating options that you have in your own country? Any girl out here who's not desperate as hell, because there are definitely some gaijin hunter girls who have been rejected by Japanese men who are desperate as hell, who will date you for whatever, they don't even care. Any girl who's actually of like some decent value, who's not desperate as hell, is going to see that. Any girl who has had male attention throughout her life, plenty of interactions with males, she is going to know what an LBH looks like. She can sense that, I guarantee you guys. So it's already going to be difficult to come out here and then get a girl to enter your world, right? But the key to maintaining the relationship, to maintaining positive balance in this relationship, will be maintaining the idea that this girl is having the privilege of entering your world. But you guys, you need to have a world for her to enter. You can't come out here and be a bitch. You gotta be cool, yes. And it's not gonna be all about doing everything that she wants to do all the time, trying to figure out, how can I please her? How can I please her? How can I please her? Guess what, guys? Even though girls may say that they like that, believe me, girls don't want you to do that. It sounds nice, of course. It sounds nice. It sounds nice to everyone, right? I want a guy who does this. I want a guy who's always thinking about me first, me first, me first. Yes, that sounds nice. But like really, at the end of the day, what turns a woman on, what girls want, is a dude who is selfish. A dude who is going to create his own world. A dude who's worried about his goals, his business. And the girl can enter that world. She can be a part of it. The message that I want to give to you guys in this video, if you are coming out to Japan and you do not want to propose to a girl on the third day, that is completely okay. Don't do it. Don't do things that you are not comfortable doing just because you are worried a girl is going to stop giving you attention for that. And if she does stop giving you attention, believe me, she wasn't worth it anyways. Right? Right? Like I said, how many times have I not proposed to a girl on a third date and then she left me and stopped giving me attention completely? 0 times ever, guys. You don't need to do that. Now, obviously, yes, learn the language if you're out here. You're gonna need to be able to communicate with people, right? Right? But show a girl how you live. Hey, this is how I want to do things. And obviously, if you're not a dork, if you can communicate it in the right way, if you're a cool guy, if you genuinely have your head on straight, most girls are going to be able to see that and say, okay, you know what, this is a little bit different, but I'm happy getting out of my comfort zone and entering this guy's world. Honestly, it kind of gives me the ick when the guy is so worried about pleasing me that he's going to compromise his values and do all of these things that he's not comfortable doing just so he can please me. Right? Right? If you want to wear cologne in Japan, do it. If you don't want to propose to a girl on the third date because you feel like you don't know her, don't do it. If you want to take a girl to a cheeseburger restaurant and she's never had a cheeseburger in her life, do it. Show her something new. Show her how you do shit. Show her your culture. Show her your world. She will be happy to enter it if you're not a dork. I promise you that. All right, guys? Guys, my name is Young James. I'm the realest mother effer in Tokyo. I'm out here in Ueno Koen. If you guys want to join my Discord, send me $5 on Ko-fi. The link is in the description. If you guys want to send me an email, if you want me to give you some type of tour, if you want to consult with me about how do I come to Japan, how do I live in Japan, how do I find an apartment in Japan, how do I apply to language school, send me an email, youngjamesYT@gmail.com. Anything that I can help you with, guys, hit me up. Follow me on Instagram, send me a message, send me an email, a video topic, something you want me to talk about. All right, hit me up. Okay. It's pretty simple. All right, man. Peace out, y'all. Take care.